yeah, wine, or say the second person now also yeah japade afeno wa ble okoba osi adan we but oja ho amobi ababedi no o say eno so eh ohudi any at the bonne patro yento aso say sia nsia
na ede na onipa enya e wona bere nyina ne nakoma mu dadwene a ode ha ne ho owiase mu na ne nyina ye ayayade
ne na ye nyina ayayade
na ne ha areho enso anadwompo na koma ento ne ye yesu ye hudi eno no
yesu ohudi eno no eti sani para bre okoba ofa oyese oye japade ado ne obeja ama obi ena edi eti o carry no ena obeka verse 24 no asemi oho yente verse 24 kan no
bibi pebia na ho emma onipa esene se obedidi na wanom.
There is nothing there for man. Bibi pebia na ho emma onipa yeso obedidi na waye de na wanom aha
na wama ne kra hunu adepa
na wama ne kra hunu adepa aha
ne bremu
e wo ne bremu
yesu mehunu se onyankopon ensem na efi
and was say this one is in the hands of God. This one is in the hands of God. The first person I can want some obi a oye japade na otiminya japade ni bi dey enjoy. He has pleasure in what he did and the reward. But like I said, the theme of the book here under the sun, under the scope of study here under the sun, if we are say it we are see more did and there were categories of esikafo and categories of bibia na sase. So the first category eh say why japade na otima enjoy. Second one say why japade na ukwa no waja kwama kwase bi ayede abedi wa bra wa amre eno waka say e kan yie mu ne de e ka de ye ne se ka why japade na ka watimi adibi. Now, for you to have a chance to enjoy what you have done, no, it's a gift from God. I want to stress on it. So what talk now? It's a gift from God. What see that now? It's a gift from God. That's the second category of person. The third category of people, no, person, no, another man. Obi awabo blenya japade. But only Obia Abrabonimu, he has no companion, he has no son, he has no daughter. All his days are labor. Now when you become obedient adie. Sandy Pano so no and so asem enko. Sandy Pano so asem enko. Chapter 4. These are the categories of vanities on earth or such about people. Verse chapter 4, verse number 7.
Na mesame hwe wiase ehudie
oso mesame hwe wiase ehudie
obaako ho na obi anka ne ho enso oniba ana onua nanso ne bere nyina enia ne ewie
ose ne bere nyina ne ewie ono a woniba ono a woni nua oni yewe whatever it is anopa okwa adwuma oye adwuma wo jaketua oye mfuo osi adan ne ade. There is no end of his labor. Yento aso
ahunya enso emenani
afi he onya sika onya 100 cedis or 200 cedis there be ahunya de emenani nor his eyes satisfied with riches
na hwan empo na mebre na meka mekra enepa mama no
osina hwan kwa na sa nipa kwa wana mebre makame mekra enepa de man because oni obi a owia oba bedi na ade
yenso ehudie ene ohaw bone
and was we no so kwa no ehudie ne de a or how bonny. The first person, why japade, what made the movie. The second person, why japade, I don't know, no jawko ama. Ujimi phobia ba befa wa amle wa befa dupa. Third person so why japade, but no kan oni obi a o ne enjoy. No so bless na owu na okọ. Ntu to aso I was say nipa no for whom do I toil and deprive myself of good. Say oyi sikani a woni obi a wa asase so oyi sikani bi kwa toil na di kwa san ya. The Japan na why na obey enjoy na ya. And also oh Japan ni go no sa. Also this is also vanity and a grave one of a grave misfortune. Obeko ewuo mu for not having a reward of what he has done. Also only a grave misfortune. That was the third person. After the power to so na ya also the vanities no. Obia ono so ba asase so no na japade oye no bedane or how edemano his riches became a hurt to him wabobra wonya japade wonya de opanyina ba became a hurt to him through misfortunes. Chapter 5 verse 13 to 17. The one at chapter 5 no last in so in chapter 6 no also ever count the last person we are researching who no chapter 5 no yen kind verse 13 to 17. Only out also 4. Bonia na me busa me question.
Boni bia eye ewo ho a mehunu wo wiase.
Afi ade ba kwa wase hunu wiase ni ha.
Ene ahunyade a edane dane ekura ma won a omuso. Na ahunyade no ese adwuma boni mu. Na wawo oba bibia enka na nsem. Said you ofini na yem adejemu eba no. Sa na obesa akọ.
Sa na nipa na akọ. O say there is a severe evil which I have seen under the sun, which is kept for their owner to his head. But those witches perish through misfortune. When he begat a son, there is nothing in his hands. As he came from his mother's womb, naked shall he return, to go as he came. And he shall take nothing from his labor, which he may carry away in his hand. It's already on so ye japade. Na ade the day japade na why no. Abe o how dia ma no. Japade na hye e was asase so e aba na nitua. A wanya mu hwe ani. Wanti menya mu japade enya ne ba. Obi a wato ne waya japade wasi ne dan. Na another day eja ato e dan ne mu. His riches perish with misfortune. Ubia ya me abo na wato the car or kwa akonya accident and a car eja ato car nim. Ubia wa be in factory or why is a factory no ashi. Ubia kan e mafi container efi akra fuel and akwa so ba na eja pade say eja to me na ashi. It was their riches become a hurt unto them through misfortune. And also ohudi and that you know. It here is the question. I don't know, no. Bibia yepen asase su bia, nema ye bia no. Or say there is no profit under the sun. Ye nya ho fa so abaye wu eko. But the question is that sa enipaku nan a yakon mo asem no. Enfa na wo hwa e ka wo ubezi a open because whatever the situation is now, you will fall under one of the category. Well, I say obenya japade a you can enjoy some before you die. Wana obenya japade a wuntimi enjoy bi beja ho ama okwase bi na aba be fadi ana say we ba asase so we bre we ko be ba uni companion bi no bi an be enjoy na wawu na woko na ochi aye basa ana so benya japade betima fi unsa at any point in time amwa san be ye hia ni you came empty, you hustle but you go empty. Which one do you think is the best? The best of the vanities, because all vanities are say we how one we there who we say it, which one is the best of the vanities? The first one. And now that means say for you to enjoy the gifts or the hands of your labor is a gift from God. Is that because what that's no pa na woni hu umame oba wa won woni hu no ukoda anche woni hu na is a gift from God. Ejapade bia wa ye o so na otimi hu ubie woni timi hu a is a gift from God. And so no more the all can say oh no the ono ni nya no was the first one no say he had pleasure utimi nya pleasure in what he did but he didn't get profit in it. It's chapter 6 in so be kasa afa another person ho. It's hona ebesua na dia be weti you the first 4 category of people. The next research no chapter 6 into chapter 6 verse number 1 ekono
boni bi wo ha mehunu wo wiase
sa oka boni a enya litu asase efum so bi aye boni a ene ko bonsam di no mo oka ne boni e hawa etu nipa e wa asase so bra ye bre wa asase so na oka iti e obre fofo bi a ye hunu wa asase so ha
obi a onyankopɔn ama no ahonyade
obi a onyankopɔn ama no ahonyade
ne adedodoɔ
ɛne adedodoɔ
ne ani onyam
ɛne ani onyam
na deɛ ɛyɛ n'akɔnnɔ mu biara mmɔ ne kra.
Okay, yɛnto aso.
Nanso onyankopɔn ɛmma no ho kwan sɛ ɔni bi na ɔnanani bi ɛna ɔdie.
Okay, the one who never got the opportunity to enjoy his riches, it really a direct opposite to the first person no. Ono de oye japade no, but oye japade no eto wono ma na bia yade bia bɔ no na sika wanya nyina no ɔde sayade. But I said it was said, a man to whom God has given riches and wealth and honor, so that he lacks nothing for himself all he desires, yet God does not give him the power to eat of it, but a foreigner consume it. This is vanity and an evil affliction. This is vanity and an evil affliction. If area say esikafoɔ a yehu omu nyinaa na almost every rich man on this earth can be categorized under these 5 groups now. Nyasafoɔ ne ka ho asɛm. Eti obi a wonya japadeɛ na japadeɛ no Nyankopɔn ama no ho kwan sɛ onye japadeɛ no bi. Meaning say for you to have access to a japadeɛ a wayɛ no Nyankopɔn ne ma ho kwan. It is God that who allows for that. Now no me who be status na me kana me de pa. Nipa na say now that at least bibi kakra aba ne nsema na say nema ekoye wa asem kakra no. The next thing to pray for is good health. And that's very important. Very, very, very important. Because you can make all the monies you want to make on earth. You can have everything you want to make. But you can't do anything about it. Obi wo sika every day bia do a offer no enye do ketwa. Obi wo sika or the hospital. Sika ne ba all right, let's can ba you go to the hospital. Obi wo sika but ne ba eyare. A sika na on nya obenya no ekọ ehwe ne ba no. Wawo eba ebi akwa na sickle cell. Sika no ba directly no it take care of akwa na yade nko a. I'm telling you. So these are the vanities are nyansafo no hwe mo wonu say ekoso wa asase so. So if we are praying, we should not be praying for the things we want, but we should pray for enema na yenya no opportunity ko ebetimi dia enjoy sa na no wa asase so. Those are the things we should pray for. And also ka kan ho asem. Those are the things we should be appreciative for. Obi akoto waache ko di ka abo no ntuma ko di waache no. Last time the car was the mostly. Yes, I did not bread for no. God didn't give me the chance to eat it. We see, we underlook the petty blessings we are getting in life. We are overlooking those things, but those are the most important things. Ye bonfire, ye self sky, ye self for Japan. But God can decide, say, we are Japan, but I will enjoy of it. And untina osikafo na onya ni sika oka say make adidi na no na ma wani nje ohono na obo ekunu no because he was so proud of nema awanya, but he was not appreciative for say nya obo emma no enkwa ama no I enjoy nema that was okunu so kwase na meje okafi musem. Why? Because it is God who allows you to enjoy the profit of your labor. And your God, this is what you should acknowledge. It is your bonfire, yes, for number 1. No, say a Japade benya, Bibica Kaya Benyano, you bet me I enjoy, but you enter.
Verse 3 Say, Obi ewo oha, na odi mfie pii, na ni mfie mu ena dɔɔso bebree. Na papa amen ne kra nanso wensie no yi a me se opon eba eyesene no.
Okay, 80 verse 10 no continuation of the verse 2 no. Sa owura ya oka no masmo oyi ni si wo yobi a wonye ajapade na bibi nti no wanti na ni ajapade ni bi wo fa ohaw mu a nyame ama no kwan ama na ni ajapade ni and over contest now is like obia fancy idea bi abebono a want many ejapade ni bi eti wan sie ni say he died without having pleasure in his labor. And also when see you know say upon ba sin no the talk us upon my sin say sa upon ba kwale ya wonu ba na mebre a me face the send pa we are there I face in life no, so it is better say ka send pa no amass as so menya that kind of portion of life no say upon ba mpo sin sa enipa no. But mind you yet say all the 5 categories of people I can want him no. I don't know because I say however, the chance we have to stay on this earth now, there are God's blessings and His providence. Now, part of my child in Shia, if a man begats 100 children and lives many years, so that the days of his years are many, but his soul is not satisfied with goodness, or indeed he was not he has no barrier, I say that a stillborn child is better than he is. And we should pray, say, we will not fall within this category of persons or the category of people. Say, yenye japade na yentimi I enjoy japade na inya yeni because God did not allow us to enjoy of it. Verse number 4.
Verse 4. Na obana di hunumu na esumu na oko na esum na ekata ni din so owia nso wanhunu na wonim ohome ewo ho ema oyi esene.
Okay, it is a contest now. On say Ecclesiastes Solomon na eyade a enye se oka ni nyansasem kwa but eyade a wa experience as wo hunu se asi ndi bi oka se ade a me hunu wi ase bi o eti wonim owura bi a wo ye japade a wa yare da dem a esum kwa na to no e wa asase so wo ye japade ba den de no wa timi a enje nyame ama no ho kwan nyame ama no kwan se yade bi abebo no how bi abeto no ama wa timi a enjoy. It was say for it came in vanity and departs in darkness, and its name is covered with darkness. Though it has not seen the sun or known anything, this has more rest than that man. Even if he lives 1,000 years twice, but has not seen goodness, do not all go to one place? They are all going to one place. They all came in vanity and they are all going in vanity. And this is the saddest of it all. That's what Mika said, chapter 6, no, let's talk about the worst case scenario. This is the worst case scenario of all vanities. It's the worst case scenario of all vanities. Chapter 7, no, verse 7, they say, all the labor of a man is for his mouth. It's even say, or the free chapter 2 neighbor. And what bet you say, under the sun, as I see so dear. It's a party with me, Diaco. Back and ye mupadi, Konya Japadiano, Katimi enjoy a crack, and son womb. A son of us, I see so. Now, I know a gift of God. And I walk a cabaya, other people, be away Japado, went to me, I enjoy Ubiabefa, Kwasebi, or Isuza, one Abefa Kudi. After Ubi also Japadia. Na when your companion and then the Musa Japadena will call a kangaroo. After you will be a Japadie one time, Ninashi, or be here me back. After you saw a Japadie, then a man who can so enjoy me. And I chapter will do verse 7 say, Ka all the labor of a man, and carry for to your mouth on this earth, another son, and carry to send over enjoy you. And yet the soul not satisfied. Okay, and you're satisfied because Meduka said there is an emptiness in man. Empty hole. It was a feeling. It must be filled. But nipa party and can be feeling. But all idea Jessica or talking about popularity or talking about fame. Sanya manaki person can be feeling. But certainly those things are not able to fill. the opinion no say they are all unsatisfactory. Ni na no emma nipa ekra ento ne yam. Eti say yes yenye Japanese team ADB ni sanemen is good, but they are all not satisfactory. Verse 8. For what more has the wise man than the fool? What does the poor man have who knows how to walk before the living? Better is the sight of the eye than the wandering of desire. This is also a vanity and gasping for the wind. Eti, do I can say, ekade hiya kra ni say ye niti mi hunu ade bi say maye japade we o kan verse 2 say mi twa me hwe nyema amaye. I turned and I saw all the things I have done, and my heart rejoiced. Also, when you are no, send the car and see, oh, me na sit down, me na metima to car way, me land in the me way, you know. Was in na kuma, I rejoice in it. Okay, na kuma, I rejoice, my heart rejoice in it. But at the end of the day, no, and no more better than say, you keep on desiring upon the things are open what the fulfill soul. Meanwhile, no, there's nothing to fulfill your soul. There's nothing to fulfill your soul. It's better the sight than the desire of it. Say when you who now rejoice now we than say me pay na me go so pay. But at the end of the day, there's nothing to achieve. There's nothing that can fill that emptiness of man. They say they go so search for idea about me after the emptiness of man. You know chapter 12 now, it go so air. Nti last me mamu hu owura bia yenya yenim na waba asase so wabenya a lot of gold medal. Mike Tyson wabe bre you can say onya broken skull nitiyep nite onya a lot of injuries ne ade enyina ade ne dey ni video here ne say belt awo nyina no. I see these things are cabbage. I see they are cabbage. You say, why? Also, at some point in my life, it was so precious to me, but now it doesn't. I don't see anything in it. And Zanetie, and now Nasafonu say, in some point of my life, me party we say, it becomes so precious for me. Say me no, but me say ekasadi we are. Enya me di me say we are. I mature into it to a extent say it doesn't fulfill my desire me peno. So I have a new desire for something else. And I'm a area saying nyansambia. People say iPhone. Umudili di no. I tell you where say we are some query and that's iPhone query ya. iPhone 2 million beba. I'm telling you, yes. iPhone 2 million beba. Do you know why? When as a phone say man keep on finding something that will fill the emptiness and the desire of man, but there's nothing. And God has made it that way. Chapter 1 can once now point us say be ja be kwaba be wutiti sa bibia ni ho bibia ni ho, and that desire say nyankopon and ba be feel ya asa it of ka say tell us na say obeche say you contentment, but contentment no obi abetimi anya. But when the contentment comes with godliness, it becomes a great gain. Say it as here. It was a contentment, godliness with contentment is a great gain. Desire will be okay, we will be content. And a great gain. And only God can fill that emptiness. 80 verse number 9 or say better the sight of the eye than the wandering of desire. This also is vanity and gasping for the wind. It's here the verse 10 now. Whatever one is, he has been named already. For it is known that it is a man, that he is a man, and he cannot contend with him who is mightier than he. Since there are many things that increase in vanity, how is man the better? It is the whole thing you say. From chapter 1, no ever now, watch the many things that are vanity. What was any many national? Never be I course as I say they are all vanities. Bibi bia ni we beti ma feel nipa heart. Unless You better content with what we have. If you are able to see the things that never what me and was as now, be content with it and be happy with it. He's not saying he said last week I can say my MPC come and pay Japadie because what categories of people now can want them now. The first person you will to me Japadie will be to me enjoy it. It's can't say over Casafa or Cassia and Unansafo. So Cassiano I can answer in the book. Now he consumes his flesh. The commodino now consume the flesh, but when Safonia in our Jessica, when you Japadia. It is good to say Japadia, but the most important thing to pray for is the gift of God to be able to enjoy a little of what we have. It's the end of the BC, yeah, Benason. Now, Nyambo San next week, no. You better also fit after 7 because after 7 no, and if it's after 7 to 12 no, Ekasafa nyansa sem kan words of wisdom. It is chapter 1 to 6 no is more into the research. It's more into research. Why? It's research no. Ni pompon so ena yedi aba no. Research ni say ade nyina ye wo hudie. Ene da dwene ho no. Efa so bia ni nema play ni nya no wasase so no. Now, as long as we live on this earth, the things we get now, they are in categories. Number 1, you better Japadie. Now it's me I enjoy Japadie and Sandy. Number 2, you better my brain Japadie. I play aqua. I don't need if I'm be at 1 no baby. Number 3, you better my bra and Japadie. But unya ubia never enjoy. Unya obi anka ho no wa wukwa na ni nyina aka nwura ni nyina ase and I'm sure say yinim enipa bi bia mantemu bia na ote wo ye japade bia edan ko nyuma na ntenam ana meboa aka nwura obi dan wo wudan se onipa bia kontenam abusafo nyina akwa wuko obi kwa se o metem because obetema woni bi kwa bedi na chi all his stores all his neighbor ni nyina faso bia maso ye timi gwa nyisu ne japade wa asase so. And the third person, no, sorry, the fourth person, no, unya Japadie, not misfortune or how we were told on perfume. Emma Japadini, na she, then so guy, Wabasco Ezel. When the Musa non so call, or say it came in vanity and it perished in vanity. Nina by Nina Esa Echo. And now, other person, also the last group of person, no, the unya Japadie or Bob Brenya Japadie. Na nyawopon say o ma no kwan e ma ne eje Japade no either say ya de bebo no and all this kind of sheba and all this kind of bibia to no masika no ni nyina ehye eti no ye de besi ase na de eke na say ye bobra and say ye say yakopon ade a moma yensusu nse de bia wo enema ye pen wo ye ni chapter 7 no wo de be hye na asem kane mo no you should not always seek for anybody me here we matter we na me here we there be. We should always pray for say ade na me pe no metimi ayusi nam kasa akobia wabodam market or the techno dey ibi sa ekoje iPhone 12 se 10 yaman ntabo just say bia ni asin na be yama na we first abodam market. So these are they are all misfortunes. They are all great misfortunes. For no paper to use. Because I buy it. And I have to chill out. So it's that's the question or the other. Okay,